If you're a course creator or an online coach, then starting a paid community should be the next product that you release in your suite of products. And the reason for that is quite simple, and I don't think anyone would disagree with these next 2 points, because paid communities, in my opinion, are the best way that you can connect with your most loyal audience. And the great thing about paid communities is it doesn't only allow you to offer direct support to your community members inside of a paid community, because it's behind a paywall and you get rid of all of those bots or fake profiles or people who are just not really committed to learning. It creates the perfect environment for community members to support each other. And I know within the communities that I've been a part of and my own paid community that I run, that's one of the best aspects of that community, where you can have community members supporting each other. And the second reason for why you should really focus on setting up a paid community is because it allows a perfect balance between flexibility and direct contact with your audience. Obviously, course creation is great, but there isn't that direct contact with your audience. And then when it comes to paid coaching, amazing, and I love paid coaching, but then there are some really strict time slots. So depending on how many packages you offered, you've obviously got to show up for those package times. But when it comes to a community, you've got full flexibility where you can run those sessions where you like. You can have pre-recorded sessions, or people can watch the live replay if they weren't able to be there. So it really bridges the gap between course creation and also online coaching, and offers the perfect solution. And if you're looking to set up your own paid community and you're also a course creator and a live coach, I would seriously recommend that you use Kajabi. And the reason for that is because you can have all of those 3 products, your online courses, your online coaching, and your communities in one platform. And the beauty of that is that you can then do what I do, which is offer course packages that also include my communities, or offer coaching packages that also include access to my communities. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of my community, how I've gone through and set it up. And just so you're aware, for this community, at the time of recording, it has over 300 members, and this is generating multiple 6 figures for me each and every year. And just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Aaron Young from 7 Figure Coaching. And what I want to do to help you further is, if you are new to Kajabi or you want to learn more about how you can incorporate Kajabi to your online business, if you follow the link in the description below, what you're going to get access to is you're going to get access to a unique offer from Kajabi so that you can get started on the platform, but also how you can get access to my Kajabi Kickstarter package. And this has got step-by-step tutorials, not only e-guides which I've created, but also walkthrough videos showing you how to set up everything that you'll need to do with Kajabi. And there is also an offer showing you how you can get a review of your Kajabi sales funnels by me. So if you want all that information, just follow that link in the description below. But right now, let's jump over into a screen share so I can walk you through my Kajabi's community setup. Okay, so right now we're inside of my Kajabi platform. So we've gone into products and then into community. Now, I'm not going to show you the step-by-step process for setting up a community, but if you do follow that link in the description below, you can get my setup guide for how to set up your own community. Because what I want to do in this video is just really show you how I use Kajabi communities. So if we then go to the community, now this community which I'm about to show you is for my Google Ads business, my Google Ads coaching business, so another brand. And also what I would like to let you know is Kajabi is just in the process of updating this dashboard. So it's going to be a lot more user-friendly for your actual members. So the main parts inside of a Kajabi community, you have your membership feed, your meetups, and your training. So we are going to really focus on these meetups. But before we get there, I'll just show you through the community feed. Now, the reason for why I love this feed is, as you can see through here, I'm going to reply to these comments later today. But as you can see through here, you can have members asking through questions, and then you've got other community members which are offering support to each other. Now, me personally, I go through this community 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and offer support, so answer any questions. And what you can also do is you can create what's called circles. So within my niche, which was Google Ads, we've created different circles around those who are looking to focus on e-commerce versus those who are looking to focus on lead-based campaigns. So that's also a really great way that you can segment it. So through here, we've got a circle which is all about e-commerce, and through this one in here, it's all about service-based campaigns. And then we've got also other circles which is around our community announcements. So that's the way that that feed does operate. And then you can also add in your training. So now in my community, the way that I offer, so the main selling points of my community is that we have our live support feed, and then I also offer monthly training sessions. And this is where I just go through and upload a masterclass. So this is a pre-recorded masterclass. What I also allow people to do is that if there are teaching slides, they can then also download those slides. So the great thing for a new member coming into this community as well is they've got a full back catalog of teaching that they can go through and review. But as I said, the main thing I wanted to focus on is the meetup section. Now, for me, this is probably the best selling point of Kajabi communities. The reason for why I love it is before I was using this communities option, I was having to record our live calls on Zoom. I'd then download it from Zoom and then upload it. But now you can do live recording right within the Kajabi platform. And what happens from there is just as soon as the recording is finished, you can see here, there's all of these room recordings. So all of my members who couldn't make the live call can come back and review the live recording. So what you can see here within the meetup section, you can see that's all of our previous meetups that we have gone through and scheduled. As I've already shown you, you've got your live recordings up here. But what I want to show you is what this actually looks like when you're doing a live call. So once you've scheduled your live call, you then jump into Kajabi platform and you go to meetups, and then you go through and press live, and you're going to see how this looks inside. Hey there, you can see that we are now inside of the live room. And what I can do through here is I've got some different options. You can see I can start the recording. When I go through and select that start recording, that will then automatically record. Once you then press stop recording, after the meeting is finished, it automatically goes into that live section. You can also go through and note. So I'm going to select don't notify, but if I stay in this live meeting room, it then notifies all of my members, sends them a push notification that Aaron is now live in the live room. And then what you can also do is that while you're going through and doing the live call, I do a lot of screen shares. So I'm just going to show you an example through here. So then I go through, sorry for the infinity screen there. I can go through and jump onto any different websites that we want to go through. If you also wanted to, let me just stop that screen share. If you had a presentation you wanted to take people through, you can also go through and share that screen share. The other thing that I love about this is while the meeting is happening, I give instructions to my people to go through and ask any questions. So what I would generally do is while I'm doing the teaching, sorry, I'm just trying to type at the same time. While I'm doing the teaching, I'm then giving my members a prompt to, ask questions as we're going through, because after the training, we'll go through to a Q&A section. So I'm just now going to exit out of the live room, and it'll give you an option to confirm that you want to leave the page. If I had pressed record live, this would then appear in this room recording. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we can set up a new meetup. So if you go up here to this plus button, and we want to create a new meetup. I call these my live group coaching. Now what I do to save some time, what I go to is I go to past. If you were going to change the name of this all the time, obviously you could do it that way, but let's go to meetup. We're going to name this live group coaching call. This is now going to be for the month of September. We run 2 of these sessions, you do 1. You just need to select the location, and we're going to use the live room, and then you can just upload a media tile if you want. We've created this one in through here. And then once that thumbnail has been updated, you just need to schedule this in. So we're going to be doing our next live call on Wednesday the 25th, and it's going to be at 10 a.m. in the morning. Now you can go through, select the time zone. You can also say whether you want this to repeat. So let's just say this was a call that you ran every week. You repeat it every 7 days. If it was a call you ran every month, you could go through it. We want it to repeat every month, whichever way you want to do that. And then you do need to add in a description. If you don't add this description, it will block it out and it won't let you save it. The other thing that you do need to do is if you've got multiple access groups, which I do have because I've got some coaching and also my 10X community, so you just need to select the correct one. And then you also need to select which circle you want to go into. So I like to put this into my community announcements, but you can put it into any circle. Remember what we said before, circles are those individual groups within inside of your community, and you go through and press save. Now what this also does is if we go back into our meetups, so you can see straight away here, this has now been scheduled and people can come through and RSVP for them. But what it also does is it automatically triggers, if we go into the feed, you can see here that it has a default note of, it says, Aaron Young, I'm inviting you to our meetup. Gives the information that you can change this automatic messaging. I'm happy with that messaging, and it allows people to go through and RSVP straight away. So that's my walkthrough of how you can use Kajabi communities. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. And remember, if you want to get access to my Kajabi Kick starter guide, and also find out how you can get that live review from me, just follow that link in the description below. And if you'd like to watch some more Kajabi tutorials that I have for free on here on YouTube, all you need to do is go through and watch this playlist right here. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.